Alright, so just to kind of give you a reminder of how this is going to go, I'm going to be watching from your view perspective. Everything you see, I see.
Yo, what up, my glip globs?
I've got some weird graphics glitch going on as well.
That sometimes happens with the coach thing.
Yeah, it's just a black. So I've just indicated axe in the jungle, but I'll just wait to see what happens. Oh, dazzle. Beautiful.
You know, I will still pick a dazzle against an axe. I'm not scared of axe.
Right.
I mean, where you're at, I'm sure you're doing fine, but I am not scared of an axe. All I need is the glimmer cape. You're not dunking my boys.
So, do you think I should just first pick axe or leave it for a couple of picks, or?
You know, that's entirely your call. I don't think the enemy team's hero choices are really going to impact your jungle decision, will it?
No.
Well then, there you go.
Well, I don't know, maybe.
You really gotta pick a hero. You got 10 seconds
Could
left.
still be Enigma, I suppose.
Yeah, 5 seconds left now.
What really bothers me is losing gold, so yeah, there we go. Ah, yeah. Just do that. So I usually go stout, tangos, and I get ring of protection and two iron branches.
Yeah.
Usually what I go. We've no courier though. We're missing 2 people.
Oh boy, let's hope for a courier from Venge. Bloodseeker disconnected. Is that because you picked a jungler?
I don't know. Not sure.
I couldn't tell you.
Restart actually, because I got a weird. Well, no, it might be okay. I don't know if you can see it. Like, there's like black and red bars all on here for me.
No, I don't see that any of that.
Okay.
Axe rush.
Usually I'll actually I'll stand there, and then I'll like just block whoever wants to block the bull camp for me.
Uh-huh.
I don't know why he wants me here, because Ricky is going to take this no matter what.
Yeah, you being down there isn't going to do anything.
Bounty.
He took the arrow for Ricky. That's what happened. So what I would have done there is I would have checked Mirana's mini items as soon as you saw her, because that was the first time we saw any enemy. Always good to kind of get an idea of what the enemy team has. Oh my god, that Bloodseeker's... Okay, is he going to go bottom? He's trying to decide. Wait, what? Ricky's going off lane? Oh my god, I'm so confused what your team is doing. It's like Venge and Bloodseeker are dancing.
I'm going to have to lane, will I?
No, no, no. Just... No, Bloodseeker's coming. He's coming. So I'm hearing you're breathing into the microphone.
Oh, that's bothersome. Sorry about that.
It's quite okay. Are you going to stack this?
Yeah.
Lovely. So this Bloodseeker's against a Clockwork and a Mirana. Middle is Wind Ranger.
It's okay to take this pull camp.
There's no one pulling it. I mean, if there was someone pulling it, that would be a different question. So as you're jungling, you don't need to pay attention to this as much as potentially finding out information across the map. So as you're jungling, seeing what the enemy has in the off lane, the mid, the safe lane, you know, just digesting the information of who is there and the types of items that they have. So ideally you would have wanted to eat your tree over here, so then you can cut. So then you can cut through. Yeah, and then you could always do the fun thing where you just jungle straight in there to diminish the amount of people that can hit you at once, to maximize the amount of damage you can take. But we're spinning to winning right now. No, there's nothing wrong with Ricky in the offlane. Oh, good, you got the stack.
Let's try that.
I mean, the only thing you would have done is backed up like a little bit so only one hits you, but That worked pretty easily.
So I usually go 1-1-3 and then skill ulti.
So are you using the battle hunger?
Like I'll just put 1 point in it, so I'll have it by level 6.
Oh, middle
But are
tower.
you using it?
Oh man,
No.
First blood.
Then why bother?
Ours all along.
Are you using it by level 6 even? Because you would understand your own playstyle of Axe more. Like, when do you realistically start using battle hunger?
By the time I get to level 7, I guess, then I'll start moving into lanes.
So then you may want to reconsider the timing of your own, of your of your skill rollout.
Yeah.
Yep, right there. That's a good spot. Almost have enough for both. So as you're doing this, yeah, just keep an eye on that. I mean, Bloodseeker's going to be kind of doomed. Don't be scared to use your Berserker's Call here also, just to have a little bit extra armor while doing this. And let's get this Trank Boots coming to you as well. And if we're able to stack this again, that would be great. And I would go for top rune as well. So you could have just, you know, gone directly that way to the top rune.
I always worry that they won't come as far though, and that they'll just go back and I won't stack it properly.
No, I understand that. And you can, oh my god, this is great. You can use illusions to jungle. Oh, the timing! Run away! No, run away! Oh my, what, he salved? Oh, darn.
That was tough.
Yeah, I would keep that illusion and stack something with it. Don't suicide your illusion. I would stack a camp with it. Maximize your time of being dead, because it's going to take time for you to run back to the lane as Axe. You can't stack that again with the illusion. It'll die. Stack something else with it. You know, there's just too many creeps there. It'll take too much damage. Good stuff. Now, are you familiar with dropping Trank Boots and like that sort of jungle sort of stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. There's no invis heroes in the enemy team, so you don't have anything to be scared of. Although Marana is missing.
Already level 6 though.
So are you waiting till level 5 to take that big camp?
Yeah, I'll wait till I have 3 levels in Helix.
Okay.
A bit more health as well.
Well, you'll have your
Let's see
Trank
if I can
Boots,
get
and
more stack on it, actually.
you should try stacking something else if you're able to. It's going to be really hard to get a 4th stack on a medium camp. Almost impossible, most likely. You're too far away for that.
Yeah, I won't get it. Okay, I'll clear it now, I think.
Yeah. Let's make sure we use our call. Oh god. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared.
I think I would have been okay.
I don't know.
The next call.
Pseudo random chance. I don't know. Wind Ranger's there also.
Yeah, I see her now. Can't really do anything to help him.
Well, I mean, I'm watching how like the minimap and everything, like how that all like happened, and Wind Ranger had to have like gone this way. Can you see my drawing on the minimap?
Yeah, I can.
That's the path she 100% had to have taken.
Dude, why is it there? Dead.
Because you didn't see her come to you, she didn't attack you over there. There's no other way she could have gone.
Gun phase. This is the point now where I'm thinking, okay, should I be in lane now helping Bloodseeker? Because he doesn't have lane support.
If no one's in the lane, take lane. Like after you clear this, if there's like, don't be with him. If no one's there, take it. but don't be with him. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Now, it might benefit you to buy a ward for yourself soon. You know, having one over here for yourself, or potentially over here, depending on how middle goes. That way you'll be able to see if the Wind Ranger roams in on you, or the Clockwork, or something like that.
Oh, ownage. Oh, jeez, your middle tower's under attack.
I usually wait a second more for this camp.
That camp, usually like in the 54, 55 sort of region is usually good. But we missed it.
Yeah, it's this time now. I just need to farm up a blink.
Okay.
Just need to be.
So your eyes should be on the minimap this entire time. Who's bottom?
Yeah.
Who's mid?
I mean,
Who's
there's
off lane? Or who's your safe lane?
Your left lane because there's 3 bottom.
Exactly. So things like that you need to capitalize on. You see that Bloodseeker's roaming away and leaving the lane when there's no one there, even enemy heroes, you take it then. You can't stack it. That ward will block it. This ward will block it.
Lovely.
So you should have just cleared it then if you were gonna bother with it at all.
Yeah, let's do it. So.
So what's going on? You can see movement. I would clear this, and then I would do stuff in the lane. Get the lane pushed out, maybe creep skip the wave. Get a TP scroll, creep skip the wave. See if you could force a rotation. If not, you'll take the tower just by creep skipping.
Oh, Rick, he's dominating. Go, killing spree. Oh.
So we know that there's 4 bottom, so we are safe to do this.
It was an accident, I bet.
Just get the last hit and creep skip. Nope, we are creep skipping. Good. So while we're doing this, keep eyes on the minimap. You can't help them. So you're gonna want to. You want to be over here. You are farming the next wave. Teal, 2 rotations.
2 ammo.
But he just blinked forward into the creep wave. And arrow, 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 arrow. Good job. Or I don't. That was really close. I don't know if that was her missing. So did I. Instead of like this way, like down in the trees, it was just off the mark. So this is like the best camp to have as Axe. You can always down that in such a quick amount of time. So remember, Mirana's going to be top now. Bloodseeker already cleared that. You should have gone over here and then stacked that for yourself and then cleared it. But Animage is top, and he's pushing the wave, and Mirana just used her ultimate. So even though that you saw that Mirana used her ult, your team may not have seen that Mirana used her ult. Alright, the Mirana ult is off now. It's like the worst camp. I hate those guys.
Yeah, Hellbears and Centaurs.
There's definitely an opportunity coming up for you to kill Anti-Mage. You need to be keeping an eye on his mana. You can get your blink from the side shop. So the reason why you keeping an eye on his mana is going to be so important is going to be in relation to the blink dagger. Or him blinking, excuse me.
Come and get it.
That was...
I needed him to rotate like a couple of seconds previous.
Well, we should have purchased our blink dagger before we did that. We had our money for blink dagger.
Coming across, and I met him.
And it took a moment for you to use your Berserker's Call as well. And
I debated on whether he was going to actually leave or he was going to fight me there. And I didn't think he was going to fight me there with Bloodseeker, like standing, you know.
Yeah, and I think what you could have done or should have done is you should have used your Culling Blade. Your ultimate. You should use your ultimate. Even though you didn't get him at kill threshold, if you had done it before you had so few mana that you couldn't use it when he was at kill threshold, then you would have killed him.
Ooh, your middle tower's under attack.
This is true, and you did also not use Battle Hunger.
Middle tower's under attack.
Yeah.
We can't hold!
Hold the line then while I find a blink dagger.
Middle tower. You might want to look at
Okay,
it.
I'm gonna bring this from the courier this time.
Good. We need to make sure they get it to us. And let's keep farming, but keep eyes on mid. What's going on middle?
Looks like dire structures are fortified.
Oh, that's Dunzo.
Oh, man, your middle
Dazzle destroyed a tower. Where was Dazzle? Oh, he was in there, I guess. Nice walking courier.
Yeah, there's just not a lot of good things happening so far.
I use the same weapon on my axe. I think that's the best weapon.
If I hold my voice toggle, will they hear me or will you hear me?
They won't hear you.
Okay.
You'd have to untoggle like the check mark, but then you wouldn't be able to see my drawings on the map. Okay, so you have a blink dagger. We should be looking for a fight as soon as possible. You shouldn't be looking to farm. I mean, you can clear this camp if you want to, since you already started. But realistically, you have a blink dagger. You got your blink dagger. You want to fight. You want to find a fight, and you want to force fights. And that's how you keep your advantage as a team, and that keeps you able to be in a position to snowball. You know, go on Dazzle, Wind Ranger. That was a blink call on 2. Dunk, and you want to back up. Dazzle Weave is a lot of negative armor. Maybe get a blink call in there on 2. And dunk. Good job. I would be careful. The Dazzle Weave is going to keep adding up. The negative armor is no joke.
I think I might just upgrade the courier myself now.
I think you might need to, because no one else is. Yeah, you can use Culling Blade on the enemy courier. Mirana used their ultimate.
There's nothing better here. Trolls, maybe? Oh, God.
Take mid. Or that camp that you stacked.
Yeah.
Clock and Mirana minimap. So you can see Mirana moved into the jungle also.
Go on drums, yeah. I'm just going to clear this and go.
Clear it and go! So he's not spamming his Battle Hunger while farming jungle because he needs to have all of his mana as possible. He doesn't have any mana regeneration items or anything, so everything that he's getting mana-wise regen is based on his inherent intelligence pool of 33, which is from him leveling up, and his 1 value branch. So if you could stack another camp... be careful. Yeah, you don't want to get hook shot by him. See, Clockwork with a full battery assault, is he level 7? He's level 10, yeah. So Clockwork, if Clockwork hook shots you, full level 4 battery assault with cogs with a rocket flare, he'll kill you. Yeah. It does 960 damage at level 4. That's taking into considerations damage reductions.
So right now, usually what I do now is I push bottom a small bit. Oh God.
What's going on top? What's going on top? You can't help that. You would need more people with you.
Take tower now, so I'm gonna go bottom and see if I can trade for.
I mean, you still might be able to have. I was gonna say you still might be able to have a fight happen top because Ricky's walking up there. Sniper's kind of going in that direction too.
Could I one shot? Could I do damage if I get a good call?
If you get a good call on him, you might be able to kill him. You need to have all those creeps around too, though. It can't just be anti-mage because you need the extra chance to spin.
Morty, you're not gonna like this. Your top tower just got turned into trash.
Come on, dude. Where are you?
He went to the side shop and now he's in the jungle.
So
if Bloodseeker can get a rupture on him, oh my God! Blink cold, blink cold, blink cold! Oh, you could have cold the courier.
Yeah.
That would have been awesome, and the viewers demanded it. I guess killing the anti-mage is okay. I'll take that.
I was gonna call and ulti the courier.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Anti-mage. So guess what item's going to be probably pretty good in this game?
you want me to guess?
Yeah.
Hold on, let me see.
What's going on the minimap while we're guessing? Alright, they're standing around in circles. Keep farming.
They've got sentries though.
I know, but you just got to keep farming. You also don't have mana to TP either, so you're kind of stuck where you are. After you clear out this wave, you might want to consider that camp and then also the bottom rune because it's about to be 18 minutes. You can see Clockwork just went. We gotta. I'm kind of hoping that we have a regeneration rune bottom.
Morty,
to be honest.
You better hold on to your hat because now it's a mega
Bounty, whatever.
That's 5, baby. 5. There's no accident anymore. This isn't an accident now.
Yeah, you can't really help your team here because they're being dumb. But the entire time that they're roaming, like over here, they're not pushing waves, and they're not like farming. You know, they're trying to farm heroes.
Oh, there's an anti-mage in there. I don't have the damage yet. I'm gonna pick up blade mail and then I'll probably TP top to see what's going on there.
To the elements.
I'll check what Boots Clockwork has once I see him next. Good to know he has Battle Fury. So what I was trying to get at was this is definitely 100% a good 4-staff game.
Whoa, X. What the fuck, man?
He wants you to go, apparently.
I don't know what I'm gonna do though.
You should ping that you don't have enough mana for everything because you're not going to.
Really?
You've got Call, you've got Cull. You don't have both. If you get hit by Anti-Mage once, you can only do one or the other.
You have one taunt. You can.
I don't know if you with one taunt would be enough. Maybe, maybe not.
Radiant just fortified their structures. You know what I'm talking about?
He went phase on Clockwork.
There's blade mail as well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he has
Careful.
Blight Booster.
You can use your blade mail to negate his blade mail. So your blade mail will have the blade mail. So the reason why I think a 4-staff will be good in this game is because they have a lot of ways to juke you around. They're gonna have poison touch on you, and they've got a few ranged people, and battery assault on Clockwork is gonna keep you pretty immobile. So 4-staff will allow you to kind of move your team around.
You have nothing.
There is potentially a good opportunity for a fight here, but they just Mirana ultied. And that is, oh, they just did double smoke. Oh, look at that stat Ricky Bill. He got to max those Wraith bands, right?
Watch out. It's a killing spree.
Another?
Oh my god.
That's a plus.
Double.
It's some sort of plus. It's certainly not a minus. Alright, that should be a dead Dazzle.
When I raise now, I'm just gonna go up top to try and see can I undercut that top tower. Oh wow.
See, the reason why I don't think a BKB would be good in this game is because there's not really that much magic damage coming out from the enemy. If you think about it, yeah, I mean, Clockwork ult goes through, Anti-Mage ult goes through in terms of the stun, not the damage, Wind Ranger ult goes through, Dazzle ult goes through, Mirana, so like you're only blocking Battery Assault, Power Shot, Shackle, the Mana Break from Anti-Mage, and then Arrow or Starfall from Mirana, so BKB is not going to be the item to go in this game.
I'm really scared up here.
I would be too. You have no wards. Remember, I told you a little bit earlier, don't be scared to buy wards, even if it's yourself. If your team's not doing it, you do it for yourself. You buy the wards for yourself, you place the wards for yourself. So you place them where you think you need to have them in your greedy situation. So if you want the jungle to be safe for you to jungle, then you would put them in places like here because, you know, you don't want them to come in this way. Or you could put one over here because you don't want them to come in this way. Or you could put one here so you can see if they're coming in this way and also see if they're coming in this way. However, you would also need sentries as well for the Mirana ultimate to see if they're doing both at the same time.
This guy needs to give me sight if we're gonna do this.
He's running in Shadow Blade next to you when they're nowhere near the enemy, and that just arrow came out,
Just arrow, yeah.
meant that she knew you guys were there.
Yeah, so they have wards here. She's gone. Or else she's Morana ulted, and they're now all hitting her.
It's a possibility. We don't have any dust or sentries.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying a BKB is not worth it in this game. You get a Force Staff to get you out of those situations where those single target lockdowns from those items are used on you. Shackle doesn't matter to Axe. You use your Blade Mail, you get on top of them. If you're shackled, as long as you're still spinning, you're winning.
Oh.
You're not going to have mana for everything. If you could try and blink and go in and get a follow-up, but she's gone.
Tower's under attack.
Yeah.
What a mess.
Okay, so they don't have wards top. Well, they may have wards top, but the creeps visibly saw you.
Hey Morty, guess what's not there? The bottom tower.
Yeah, Force Staff's going to be far more important than a BKB, at least on an initial forefront. But at the same time, I think like if you were to get a Force Staff and then just get like a really tanky item in lieu of BKB, so like BKB is a $39.75 investment. If you were to take that 4K and apply it towards something that would just get you raw HP and copious amounts, then that could be more beneficial than just having like the slight particulars to avoid battery assault or power shot or getting shackled. Or you could go in like eclectic things that can maybe help benefit your team in terms of like avoiding the effect of some of the single target stuff. But there really isn't much single target anyway. It's just shackle and poison touch and focus fire. Because in some games going Solar Crest on Axe can be really good. Or Lotus Orb, excuse me. So why are we TPing away? You should have gone... I mean, you used a lot of your mana just now. Blade Mail? See, we used 75 mana to TP. Yeah, and then we didn't have enough for everything else.
I TP'd before she showed. I heard the arrow as I TP'd. And then, yeah,
Just back to jungling. Back to jungling. We got to get this Force Staff. And then heal up our mana 100%. And then we'll be looking pretty good then. Comparatively, at least. Crimson Guard's not bad against Wind Ranger. I think it's kind of... It'd be kind of awkward for him to get it at this point.
Would you go Halberd?
Well, the Halberd, although it would be good against like the Anti-Mage or the Wind Ranger, if they get a Manta, which I'm expecting to have on the Anti-Mage at some point, then that'll just break it immediately.
Actually, the music is bothering me. Hold on.
You've got time.
Really off-putting. Now I'm in the game.
Crimson Guard against Dazzle, I don't really think it's the best thing to get. Because when you're getting Crimson Guard, you're thinking about like the effective types damage that you're going to be taking. When you're going against a Dazzle, you want to be thinking much more of just armor. So, yeah, you definitely get back. Good job, because we have that vision down that we bought. If we didn't have that vision down that we bought, that we would be dead, or maybe at least in a tuffle right now.
I think it's a bit late for Vanguard now, 25 minutes. Would you prefer to just hold on and go hard later on?
Yeah, that's kind of what I would do at this point. Okay, so there seems to be a correction that Halberd does not work against Manta. So what are we looking at? Our screen positioning was a little bit awkward there. Yeah, I wasn't sure if you were going to go in on it or not.
I need Ricky just to give me sight.
Which he is. Well, that's a good opportunity. Oh, and that's less of a good opportunity.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to mute this sniper. He's not doing anything but but bad things. Good job using the Force Staff. Just stay in the trees, and you'll be able to blink away, or you'll be able to blink in and fight. Remember, you've got your Trank boots there. The weave negative armor is getting pretty huge, so we're focusing on just healing right here before we decide whether or not we want to fight again.
They don't see me, I don't think.
They do now. You can Force Staff out. Good job. Blade Mail if you can. Ah, damn. I think we could have lived in this situation. When you went like a little bit, yeah, when you went a little bit up over there, they were able to see you. And then he hit you with the poison touch, and then you couldn't blink at that point. So then you were forced to force, and then the anti-mage followed up on you, and you know, you can kind of get where I was going with there. But that was a really good reaction with the Force Staff at the forefront. You know, blinking or force stabbing yourselves into the trees so that they couldn't hit you. That was really good. That's definitely what you want to do.
Hello? Can anyone hear me? It's a killing spree over here.
Go Bloodseeker! Go Bloodseeker, go! Down, 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 down. Yeah, Sniper 7-7. I don't know. I don't have words. Whatever. Let him do whatever he's doing.
Did he win Shadowblade? I don't really...
He went Shadowblade, and I saw how far away he was initiating with this Shadowblade. It was terrible.
Invisibility.
Yeah, dude, people just have flame, and it's an instant mute.
I usually give them the benefit of a doubt for like a second. And then if it's more, then I'll get rid of them at some point.
See, right now I don't want to cut the tower, knowing that they're down 2, and that...
I think you can cut the tower. But your team needs to be with you, and they're all running away from top.
Yeah. So I need to run away from top. Yeah, Clockwork ulti.
So if Clock were to cog you in, you can always just Force Staff right out.
He's looking for me too. So now I'd probably go Halberd versus AM, Clock, and Wind Ranger. That's probably what I'd go.
Your focus for the Halberd would be on Anti-Mage or Wind Ranger, though. It would not really be on the Clockwork. Clockwork's right-click damage is going to be negligible.
That's all it was.
Yeah.
But for the AM, I'd definitely do it.
Go for it.
Faster I fly.
See, the BKB at this point, if you're initiating on the Anti-Mage, could be good, just to make sure that you have enough mana for everything in these fights.
What do you think? BKB would be a good option.
Let's back out. Let's buy the Ogre Club first, and then that'll give us time to decide, based on how the game flow is going.
I half feel like they have wards in there.
They very well may, with how aggressive they've been, but there's no one on your team playing with wards, like purchasing or anything like that. I mean, the Vengeful Spirit has mana boots and a Force Staff, but just because you have support items doesn't make you playing like a support.
Let's go.
Oh, goddamn.
They can't do anything to you, though. Blade Mail. Oh, you didn't need a Force Staff there. Bloodseeker's on your team.
I didn't mind that, but it was just the Wind Ranger Shackle and possible ulti.
I've seen so many times where I've Force Stabbed myself while the Wind Ranger Shackle was flying in midair, and then I end up shackling myself to an ally because of that. It's been pretty unfortunate. I've seen it happen far too many times. So what do you have coming on the courier? Ogre Club? And a
Yeah,
TP.
I'm just getting it.
Yeah, good job.
Dude, I need wards as well.
Yeah, your team's dying on Vision. The Vision's so bad. I think there's only been 1 or 2 Mirana ults that they used aggressively on you guys. They'd probably be overdue for trying it again. And I really mean it like that, as in they'll just try using it because they don't know what to do at this point. That solo Dazzle's looking pretty juicy.
Yeah, there's a clockwork here though.
And an anti-mage near the Bloodseeker.
Yeah, they're gonna reinitiate on this.
Yeah, you want to look at that clockwork. You can help, you can help. We got away.
He hurts.
Yeah, he does, doesn't he? You can't help him.
Good assassins never die.
There's not much I can do there.
Nope. Was the enemy really 10-0 on them before we hit the scoreboard? I didn't even notice.
That force field leads me to believe that
Good opportunity for initiation here. One dunk! Force staff if you can. Oh no! Good try. I don't think your team's gonna be able to do anything here. Sniper. Oh, this sniper. What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? Oh, he got one! He got another one! He's gonna die too, though.
Archimedes is too huge at this stage.
He's pretty fat. He's really fat.
He has a 35-minute battlefield amount of treads.
Well, he had the Battle Fury around, like, I think, like 18, 19.
Yeah.
Because we were in the offlane at the exact time that he got that.
I mean, that's still a 3 for 3 though, right?
I mean, I guess it is. I still don't think it's a good trade.
No. I still think AM is going to be a serious problem.
Oh, totally. 100%. Yeah, 100%. He will be.
It's disappointing because usually at this stage of the game I'd be able to, like, blink, call anyone and kill them.
No, I get that.
It's just where this game has gone. It just hasn't worked out like that. Because I think just our safe lane was destroyed.
The Bloodseeker didn't do anything. He should have been okay. Relatively, at least.
I don't know about this level 23.
Basher. You cannot initiate on that at all.
The clockwork's just waiting.
Oh man, I would almost want to get Glimmer Cape. So just watch for the arrow right now. That would be the thing that I would be expecting next. An arrow coming from them. Force staff your Venge out. Save him.
You need to get out.
You can go in and fight on that. You could have. The Dazzle with Invis, the Wind Ranger. If it's, as long as it's not anti-mage, you're fine. I mean, the weave is getting up on there, but it's going to be down in 10 seconds. Dunked! And your weave's down. This game. This game. So silly. Okay, so what's your next course of action?
I would either A, push mid with the Ricky, or I would go top and start out that way.
So I would push as much as possible and then TP to rotate. Looks like Sniper's going to take top, which is fine. He needs that farm because he's a doofus. I'm trying to hope for like that anti-mage to initiate in on the Ricky. I don't think it's going to happen. And Bloodseeker's following the jungle. Force stab him? Nah, he's dead.
killing spree my ass.
So you know, if you quick cast Blink Dagger, like double tap it, it teleports you closer to your well.
Back to my house, yeah.
Yep.
Back to my house, back home.
No, that's fine. As long as you're aware of it, that is what I was looking for. That courier is in the
rarely
danger
use
zone.
it.
You rarely use it?
I rarely use the quick cast blink.
Up! Force staff him out! Good job. You saved him. I mean, he has a force staff too.
Just walking back in there.
He's an idiot. Oh, jeez. So if you're able to get a call on anyone that is not anti-mage, you want to look for it. If it's a multi-person call, that's ideal. Marana ult has been used, so they're invisible.
What was that?
A power shot. And that's a rocket flare. And that's an arrow.
Oh, okay.
You want me to keep narrating for you? And that's a Maelstrom proc. And that's a Rupture. And that's a Blood Rage. And that's a Maelstrom proc. And that's a Dazzle ult. I know, it was just like a little tickle. And you're like, what the hell was that? Was that a fly?
I loved it.
I'm not here with my team.
Do they still have a gem on Wind Ranger?
Yeah.
Yeah, they do. So like you can't even have a sentry down preemptively, like to see if they're doing stuff there. So Animage's top.
That's a blade.
Yeah, and he's got Abyssal.
If they show here, I'm going.
That's two. That's two. Oh, you missed the blink.
My blink got done by her shot.
Yeah. You'll be able to try again in a couple seconds, but Anti-Mage may be with him at this point. Now, Anti-Mage is pushing top, so that means you do still have an opportunity in mid. Force staff him.
Oh boy, you're
Kill the clockwork!
your top tower's
Oh, why'd you run so much?
Whoa, mega kill. Uh-oh. Level up the
Alright, we got one. We don't want this from this angle. It's weird.
triple kill.
Oh god. I don't think you can initiate on this at this point.
Your middle tower
Like, you'll just
can't
die.
do that anymore. It's gone.
Try a fort.
Your middle barracks. Ooh, your middle barracks just got wiped
that's
off
that.
the face of the
Oh,
board.
it's
More
definitely dead.
middle barracks are gone.
Alright, go on anyone that isn't anti-mage. So mid. Like, if you can jump on, like, Marana, like, that's a good one to go on. A solo Marana, if possible, is ideal. Oh, you missed.
Oh, geez,
Good try.
top tower's
No!
done.
I saw that coming. Oh, he went for him. Good.
Oh, that's not good.
Here comes Wind Ranger.
Watch out, your top barracks.
Blink! Oh no! You're bissled. You did have like a very brief opportunity. You could have blinked there.
Yeah. I don't know, man. The anti-mage bottom just got free farm all game.
Top barracks
Oh,
are
definitely. I think if we would play it as an offlaner in this game, it would have been a very different game rather than just like straight jungling.
They're swarming your top barracks right now. Well, you don't have any top barracks anymore. Your middle tower is under attack. Come on, get with it.
Oh yeah, I bet the sniper is bitching to the team, but we muted him, so we don't know. It was a good idea for us to mute him because he was already being a salty, cancerous person.
Whoa, Rick, there's a monster.
Oh gosh, there they go.
First time seeing a monster kill.
Oh, look at Ricky killing himself on battery assault
People, Morty, that feels
and
like-
blade mail.
feels like they don't
Good
even
job,
care.
Ricky. Number one.
Oh, jeez, your middle tower's under attack. Oh, middle tower's under attack.
Oh my.
We admit no defeat.
The dunk! Yes!
That's not the real one.
No, that would have been awesome if it
That
was.
is the real one.
What is that item that was dropped on the ground?
Where?
I don't know. It was destroyed or picked up.
That's game.
Alright, so we go Sinjin Yasha now and just go balls to the walls? No, I'm kidding. Maybe not. Whatever. We can still try and get this halberd.
Look at it. Your middle tower just bit the big one.
Sniper can defend the game forever with a maelstrom. Oh, look at that gold. Just want to rub it in my face. Clockwork and Marana together. It's a good opportunity.
Your middle tower's under attack.
I do my work at
Let's get that halberd. Zap.
Probably.
Marana. You could have killed her. Or at least gotten to her. I don't know about killing, because there's an anti-mage nearby. So there's not much we can do here. Like, pushing this is like a fucking joke. Anti-mage is there with Marana and Dazzle. The fact that he backed up when you blink forward is a joke.
Might want to look at it.
Because here comes Wind Ranger. Here comes the Shackle.
Holy shit.
Like, we saw that TP just, like, happen. There was no... There was nothing that was going to happen there except that.
Big one. Hey, geez, why don't you start taking things seriously?
Yeah,
You
that
know,
was gonna
your
be the end of all of
agent
that.
is under attack.
Yeah. I mean, we could buy back, but it doesn't really matter.
Dummy, your ancient's under attack.
No, it doesn't.
How defeating.
Hey, what do you think? This is a game?
I
Your
don't
ancient's
think
under
I
attack.
played it anything seriously wrong myself. A few misplays here and there. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I would agree with you for that. Absolutely. I think the introduction into the Force Staff into your build report was like a really good idea because you had some good instances where you were able to save yourself, but I think you could have gotten much more use out of it too. Now, I don't think there was like a ton of really good information for us to learn from this. Aside from like mechanically based stuff and keeping you on top of doing things and making like the better rotations based on like the situation that was happening.
Yeah.
But I think if we do something in relation to just you as an offlaner versus like doing something as static as jungling and then having an impact would be a little bit more beneficial. So if you're available tomorrow around a comparable time, then I'd like to do that with you if you are up for it.
Yeah, I am, yeah, definitely.
Cool. Because I want to make sure like you get some quality from your coaching session, and although, you know, after I make this into a video and like I rewatch it and I take notes out of it, like there's 100% going to be more that you could learn from it. But learning things that are going to be directly applicable and to your gameplay, like as a instant sense of gratification, is really kind of what I'm looking for, because that's one of the things that you want to have from a coaching session, at least like where the level that you're at right now. You want to have at least one or two things that you learn that are just kind of like whoa factors that really in your next few games kind of allow you to have much more of an impact, like whether it's learning how aggressive you can be as a player, or just like rotationally, like understanding when you need to start fighting. For instance, you had a blink dagger and you went right back to the jungle, you know?
Yeah, it's a habit of mine because I usually, if the lanes are okay, which they weren't, I'll get blade mail before I really start making impacts.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. See, you spend that much money on the blink dagger, you need to use that blink dagger to make it worth you spending that kind of money on the blink dagger. Otherwise, you shouldn't have gotten the blink dagger. So like the moment you get a blink dagger, you should be looking for a fight. You should be trying to force a fight. It's the same sort of thing if you get a mechanism. You don't get a mechanism to go back to farming. You get a mechanism to try and start pushing and group up with your team.
I guess it was just because we were at such a disadvantage by the time I had the blink down 2 towers, already feeling pressure, that I just felt the need to. So I didn't feel like we had an opening as a team then to do anything. But
It's really just all looking for the solo pickoffs, or just the 2-man gank or the 3-man gank, because there was a good time frame where you had your blink dagger where Anti-Mage still didn't have his Battle Fury, yet we never ganked him. Or if we did, I think it only happened once or twice. Successfully only once, maybe.
I didn't target him specifically. I was more geared towards taking care of the top lane because it was really hurting us. But yeah, I think if we swapped the lanes around there, even from the start, we would have had everyone would have.
If you were solo offlane as Axe, it would have been a completely different game.
Yeah, it would have been a different game.
Yeah. Because Bloodseeker fell apart in the safe lane. And then what did we have as the offlane? Sniper Revenge?
Sniper Revenge.
And they fed?
Made Ricky, yeah, and they fed.
Wait, no, I thought Ricky was offlane. I don't remember. Your team was just doing all sorts of weird stuff.
Yeah, it was really odd. That wasn't a great game, to be honest, for my first coaching game. But
no, I which is why I want to do one tomorrow.
yeah.
Because I want there to be much more worth of it to you, and you know, to the people watching also, because like, you know, these are the frustrating types of games that everyone ends up playing and experiencing, and you get into these situations where you're not really sure how to get out of them, and to still win. Yeah, and then it's like making an impact when you get these big items is really where it's going to come into play, because if you are able to make efficient and effective rotations and kills, once you have that blink dagger, then you will be able to snowball as an Axe, and you will be able to control the pace of the game.